Good morning. Welcome to the Queen City Picker and Friends show. It's Tom, the Queen City Picker, joined by my co-host, the amazing Todd, the Silver Hair Stacker. How are you this morning, Todd?
Oh, I'm better than a bicycle inner tube.
Great to hear that. I got a bunch of them if you need one. Um, Having a bit of technical difficulty before we started the show. Let's
We're
see who's
having
all in here. Good morning,
technical
Pink.
difficulty.
Good morning, Hank. Good morning, Anissa. It's great to see everybody in here. Good morning, Bumcrack. How are you this morning? How's everything over in good old England?
Good old England.
The 53rd U.S. state. Good morning, James. How are you? I hope y'all are all having an amazing day.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
Lag. Good morning, son. How are you? Or ma'am, whichever you identify as today. Good morning, Chastity. Oh, uh, to the local ones, Chastity and Jabus not in here yet. I talked to somebody had that been over to that box warehouse thing over in that we talked about the other day over in Gastonia, and they said it's a hit or miss. You're rolling your dice on the $20 to get in because they might not have anything that you want to sell in the that you can, because it sell on eBay because a lot of it's like furniture and stuff like that. Um,
They make you pay a
$20
$20
entry,
door fee.
$20 to get in, and if you can carry it out, it's yours. Is it? Oh, good morning, bearded picker. So I'm gonna probably go over there one time and check it out, but the person that had been over there who lives in Gastonia, she said that it looks like they clean out storage units and estate sales and stuff like that, and that's where all the stuff comes from.
So it's like a bin store.
Yeah. No, not really. It's out on tables. Good morning, Tara. How are you?
Hey, how's it going? I thought I'd come and harass you guys. I haven't been on for a while.
Hey,
That's good.
look who's
Um,
here. Hi, Tara.
so I'll keep you up
Hey.
to date, above that, Anessa. Excuse me, Chastity, to see if it's really worth going over there. Because if you look at the little videos they have on like Facebook, everybody's coming out of there with furniture, and I don't sell furniture, and I definitely don't sell
What are
it.
you talking about? An estate sale? Hey,
No,
Hank.
it's called the Mystery Box Store over in Gastonia, and basically it's a
Oh,
warehouse, and they just put everything that they get in, like in storage units and things like that. It's clean estate sale clean outs,
oh,
and you just pay $20 to get in, and you whatever you can tote out is yours. So anyway, good morning, Scan the
oh.
Freedom. Hope you're having a great day. So before we get on to the business stuff, Tara, how are y'all surviving up there? Y'all like water's going to go and keep
We're gonna have a winter storm today. We're gonna get a winter storm starting like later tonight, going tomorrow. I think we're supposed to get like 4 to 6 inches or something.
so everything's going to freeze up,
So it
huh?
rained to beat the band this weekend, and then it turned cold, and we got some snow, and then that snow kind of melted, and now we're gonna get some more snow. It's crazy
Hmm.
weather up here.
We're supposed to be 30 degrees colder tonight than we are right now.
Yeah, it's supposed to start dropping off here too.
I
The
mean, it was
wind.
like
Never been sick.
25.
It's
Yeah,
not
we're gonna
tonight.
get down to single digits Thursday. It's gonna be like 7. I mean,
3.
oh really?
Thursday night's
This
gonna be
is like since I lived here, I would say this is probably the coldest winter I've seen.
I didn't move 800 miles south for this.
No, just didn't move far enough.
Yeah, you should have moved on down to Alabama.
No,
Which
I
they're
don't
getting it
know.
harder than we are down here this year. But I saw all the flooding videos all about Kentucky, and was concerned about
I think
y'all.
I think maybe Eastern Kentucky got more flooding. I mean, there was some localized flooding, but I mean, the area I live in, I'm on a hill, so everything runs down to that creek bed. So I
Right,
mean, yeah, I mean, when it was high, when it goes over our bridge, I mean, that's probably pushing 7, 8 feet of water through that creek.
right.
But it goes down pretty quick too.
But it doesn't come up. If it gets up to your house, it's going to be doing a lot of.
It don't make it. It don't come up to my house. I mean, I've had it go maybe 10, 20 feet into the yard. That's
I
about
was gonna
it.
say, but we gotta be about 15 feet higher than the creek.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like I said, I was just concerned about whether y'all were going to be in an Asheville
No, we didn't
situation.
float away or nothing.
Go ahead and start
We
applying
have
for
like
your
an
FEMA.
18-acre strip.
Go ahead and,
You don't. I don't think you get anything from FEMA, do you?
hey, that bridge damage. You need to go ahead and apply for some money to repair that bridge that gets into
Yeah,
your
I
property.
didn't damage it though.
Shut up,
Just had
Tara.
some
Shut, shut,
sticks
shut, 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 shut,
going on
shut,
it.
shut, shut. You need to go from that old wooden one to a nice steel free poured concrete.
Well, mine's steel and concrete. It is. That's what the bridge is. It's already steel and concrete.
When you apply to FEMA, you just get a picture of Elon Musk with his finger up in the air.
His middle finger.
Yeah.
Jim, you really got
Welcome
to
to
teach your
Doge.
wife how to shut up. I'm trying to get you some government money, and all she's doing is.
Yeah, shit. There ain't no government money. Look at those poor people in North Carolina. They haven't gotten them helped yet, and it's been what, 8 months?
No, I'm just still trying to get my head around teaching you how to do something. That'd be real interesting.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are always such a big thing.
So
Let me
I heard
jump
you're
off
going
let me jump off the front porch for just a second. I got
All
a
right.
notification last night from a gaming company. They wanted me to try playing a game they have, and it's called Starship Truckers. And basically, you're a trucker. I've played a lot of games in my life, but that is a hard motherfucker. Pardon my French. It is hard.
Oh boy.
So if any of y'all are truckers or former truckers, and you need a little entertainment, try playing that thing. It will drive you nuts. Anyway, let me get back up on the front porch. Okay. I said...
I thought that was cool for you to take a whiz.
Pardon me?
I thought that was code for you had to take a whiz.
Getting
No,
off the
no,
front
no, no,
porch.
no, 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 no. I pee off the front porch. I don't get off the front porch.
There you
That's what that's what country boys do.
go. I only do it.
When my boys were little, we were down at my brother's house, and he's got a nephew-in-law that was a lot older. And one of my boys said, "I got to go to the bathroom. How do I get in the house?" And I'm gonna call him my nephew-in-law. He said, "Just go over there and pee behind the tree." And they thought that was the funniest thing. And I had to tell him, "You can't do that in our yard because the neighbors will complain."
Well, when you're a boy, though, the world is your toilet. You could pretty much pee anywhere.
Yeah. But anyway, so I call this thing "How Do You Do It?" And I know the perverts are going to make some comments, but my question was, I got about 30 things listed. I got to go back and shoot the photos. And yesterday, and I just I don't think I did that right. How do y'all do it? Do y'all do one complete listing, then move on to the next one? Yeah, I heard Raleigh's going to get 2 to 4 inches.
Yeah, I do. I don't do drafts. I never really did. If I'm doing a draft, I'm just going to finish it and make the listing live. But that's just me.
Right.
Yep.
And
me
usually I
too.
take my pictures before I do my listings anyway, so that I just go through my files and put the pictures on the listing.
That's what I do. I just take the
One
pictures, then make a listing right then.
one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now on my desk, I got a line of stuff that I've already taken the pictures on.
Yeah. Except for like LP albums. I've got a couple of stacks to
Wow.
get through, and it makes a lot more sense to take all the pictures of all of them, or make all the drafts for all of them, and then add the pictures in later.
Right.
Makes more sense
Mhm.
to line them up and do them that way than.
Well, you take all the pictures at once, though.
Yeah, I take all the pictures
Yeah.
at once. I don't like do a
Oh well.
listing and take the pictures and then do. I mean, I like right now. I probably got about 50 items that I photographed. They're lined up here, and then I just will, do the listings and then upload my pictures off of that.
So it
Yeah,
seems like most people are doing, and I'm assuming Rise and Grind. When you say I do a batch of about 40, are you're talking about you do like the photos for 40 items, and then you set up do the listing? If anybody wants to join this conversation in the group, in the show, the link's in there. Here, I'll throw it out there again. Because it's
I do
just
that
like
too in this silence for my desktop.
I
I don't really like listing on my phone. I mean, I can do it, but I really don't like it.
I just kind of like dread going in there and taking all those pictures.
It ain't that bad. You just get in picture mode. I just
So
do all my pictures and then I sit down and do my listings.
photos, yes, he does 30 or 40.
Yeah. My new phone, it takes like 30 minutes for the phone to settle down before I can download them to the computer. I don't know what's going on. It's not just take a picture and all of a sudden I can put it on the computer. It won't show up for like a half hour or more. So that's weird. So then it'll allow. I'll start a listing on the computer. If I want to do the listing right then, I have to download the pictures on the app, and I'm like, it's a pain in the ass.
Like says airdrop, Todd. Don't know what that means. Yeah, he has a PC, but he has a. You have an Apple phone though, don't you, Todd?
Yep.
We're thinking about switching over to Apple phones for one reason, and one reason only, is because they work better with the cruise ship Wi-Fi for communicating with people off the ship better.
My wife has a Mac that I could use, but I've never used a Mac really. I don't like them, and it's just because I'm not used to them. I'm lazy. Yeah, I'll airdrop it to lag.
Now I saw one guy who's got his he's got a webcam hooked up to his computer, of course, but he's got it set up so he uses it to take his pictures with. So when he takes the pictures, it goes directly into where he wants it at on his computer.
So Macs are real gentle.
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Oh, that's right. But Anissa, you got Todd. Anissa's one of those yuppie, granola eating kind of people. Good morning, Jabus.
I
We
don't
talked
know
about
what
you while
that
you were
is.
not in
Phil.
here. Do what?
Talking to Phil.
No, I haven't played the Grand Cruise Liner. I did clean the cruise ship in Power Washer Simulator, though.
So now you play a game where you pretend you work for the cruise
What
ship
the
company. Oh,
What the hell kind of games are you where you gotta do?
Menial
What,
labor.
you're a janitor and you got to clean the top out
No,
on the top
Power
of the
Washer
toilet?
Simulator. Power Washer Simulator is about power washing, and you power wash all these kind of things.
Now you
Oh,
go to Harbor Freight, buy yourself a power washer, and clean your siding or so.
so
Get something done.
Yeah, it'll be the most realistic game you've ever had. The frame rate will be awesome. It'll be like you're really there cleaning your
I
siding.
just don't,
Are you emailing?
in real life, I pick up the phone and I call, hey, or I message Jose.
Thanks,
I need
Davis.
my driveway power wash. When can you get it done?
Tom, I love you, but oh my God, you're such a Lord Fauntleroy. I'm going to pretend I'm doing manual labor by playing simulator games.
Scott's trying to
Hey, now listen.
Now,
Now,
Tom, seriously,
what?
Scott's trying to talk.
did you
and
have a
everybody-
boy that lived with you that got whipped? When you did
No, I
something
did
naughty?
not.
He gone.
Where did he go?
Y'all
I brought
wouldn't
him
let
in.
him
Oh, he
talk.
left.
Y'all kept talking over him. He tried to interrupt 4 times.
Scott, come back, please. We'll let you talk.
No, you
They're
won't.
just giving me a
Scott.
hard time.
I was on a different thing.
I should
I was
leave
on
too.
high bid looking at
Y'all aren't
something.
letting me talk either.
Well, they're giving me a hard time. You know.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, they're giving me a hard time. That's what Jim likes to do is mess with me.
My friends wouldn't shut up. That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't help it when you said you're playing a game or you're pretending you're power washing. I mean, that does sound kind of ridiculous. No
I know.
Well, guess what?
It's like playing
There's
a
like-
game called Beanie Baby Protector or something.
There's like 4 million people that play that stupid game. So at $14 a pop, that's a lot of damn dollars.
Oh boy.
Wow.
It'd be like having a game where you shovel gravel. You pretend you're shoveling gravel or something.
Or a TV show where you watch other people play golf.
Oh
Boy,
God,
they do that.
I can't do that. Jabez, you better not go live on his show. I'll be really, really pissed off. Because you don't come, you're in here all the time, but you never come in here.
Really, really gently pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah, Lag Plays. Hey, there is a bunch of restaurant simulators out there.
Pinky's up.
But Todd, Larry, what are you doing? You're supposed to be at work. You work for the. Oh, that's right. You work for the government now.
He's still muted and he's got his camera off.
Yeah, he's muted. Because I don't. Anyhow, back to the listing thing. I was just curious how y'all do because it looks like it. Good morning, Kent. It looks like I like I said, the thought of going there and having to do all those look back at take the pictures and looking back through all the items listings to get the right pictures with the right items. I'm just not looking forward to that.
Bum crack.
No, bomb crack. No, I did not. Good morning, Kent. Are you sick at home?
His school must have had off an extra day for President's Day.
Or bad weather?
Well, he got his picture, but he didn't get his mic.
Yeah,
And now he's gone.
he's probably on an iPhone.
It looks like a babushka like you did with that.
Yeah. A babushka. Cat chunking, do you go for high altitude or long distance? We don't do either. We call SPCA on you. I'm sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to. You just got to be more gregarious, you know?
What?
Any
He
gregarious?
raised his hand and spoke 4 times, Tom. and
Well,
didn't-
you know what? He had to wait till the end of the conversation. That's that line before he swapped it.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Scott. Please forgive me. Come back in here. Because I had something to ask you. Um, I guess I'll wait till tomorrow if you're going to pout. He's going to take his ball and go home. Oh, yeah. Nope. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyhow, like I said, I was trying to be really not adventuresome, industrious yesterday, and get a bunch of stuff listed. And so I will see about getting those done when I get finished.
He's gonna have
Well,
a
didn't you
whole
get 'em
new
listed
lineup of
yesterday?
Angry Grandma.
I got to do the
pulling
photos
tomorrow.
on them. I need to pay for a trip to
Oh.
Nashville.
Well, don't fall down that power washer
You know
rabbit
what?
hole.
I did not. I was so tired last night. God. Good morning, Sir Scott. How are you this fine morning in
I know
Alabama?
none of y'all want to learn anything on this show, so that's probably where I screwed up.
Okay. Well, you know what? We were getting to it. I was, I started the conversation off about how
You're
people
still
do their
talking.
listings.
So Todd, you simply, and everybody can use this if you have mixed systems or if you want to airdrop from your phone, an Android to any computer. Local Send. It's a program you download on your phone, you download on a computer, and then when you open it on both, you got to be on the same Wi-Fi, and then you tell it, pick the files you want, and tell it which the other computer to send to it, and it airdrops just like airdrop. It's called Local Send. All one word, Local Send. It's got it's a green and white circle. It looks like that. A green circle in it.
Right.
But when you open it up, it just comes up and says it costs you a carrot or something. At the bottom, you pick send or receive, depending on what you're doing, and the other computer will come up. You just okay. So if I want to send media, I'm gonna send this picture. Come on.
Good morning, some big fat dude. Do you have another name you go by?
And so when you click on the tomato,
Morning.
it's going to open it on.
That's what you get today.
Go ahead, Scott.
It's going to open on the computer, and you hit accept, and it drops it right to your computer. It's that easy.
Okay. Now, if you have two Apple devices, can't you use the?
You can use AirDrop, but I just use it to Apple here again, so it doesn't matter. To Apple, Android, PC, it doesn't matter. Apple PC, it doesn't matter. It does them all. So, and it's as simple as that. So that'll fix Todd's problem where he has to wait all that time.
Right.
As soon as you take the picture of the files eligible, you can just select it and drop it. It's really easy. Anybody can use it. That's all I had to say.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
because getting it from your device that whether it's a camera and you have to pull out the SD card or whatnot, that's just such a hassle. Because that's the reason I try to do the listings and then I do the photo, so I can just send it right then. But go ahead.
and so the other thing it'll do is if you want to send phone to phone, I've got an Android and an iPhone. It'll send Local Send to go phone to phone too. It doesn't matter, whatever you've got it stored on. So it'll send. I was taking pictures because this one I can get to my second account. I can't get to it without doing the browser, so it'll drop phone to phone too. So I've got an iPhone and an Android. It drops between the two of them.
Cool.
It's free, nothing to it.
Todd, I was scared that I'd pissed you off. I was getting ready to call and tell them to get the plane ready. We got to go to Texas because I'm going to have to bring you some chocolates or something.
I don't know what went on. I froze. Who was that
Jabez,
other-
come
who
back
was
in
that?
here, please, sir. That was Chastity. That was Jabez. First time you come in, please use your real name or at least have it in the listing so I know who you are. Because I don't want to be Sally, where somebody all of a sudden starts showing shaking their privates
Business?
at your auntie. Anyway,
That was myself.
Okay, let's start. Ladies first. Tara, you got a lot going out today?
No, I mean we had kind of a slow weekend. I mean it's all right, I guess, but I don't know
Not
how
bad
many.
enough.
You're not going to make me go back to my eBay page and tell you
No,
how
you don't
many.
have to do that. You should know close enough. So it's not bad enough that Jim's got to get his gold blazer back out, huh?
It was one. We sold one thing all weekend. Are you happy?
How about you, Todd? How's your sales yesterday?
Oh, pretty good. I sold like more than average.
Well, there you go.
I That point of sale stuff is jumping out of here. I got a printer going out, and I've got some of those network switches going out.
Right. Didn't you send some to some bloke up in Pennsylvania or Ohio or someplace? Did he ever look at receive them yet? Oh,
It's
yesterday was a holiday, so he probably hadn't received them yet.
still lost in the USPS somewhere.
Well, I can tell you, Louisville, their distribution center has been really bad. We had a couple that got stuck there.
Yeah, I got a check from USPS for a pair of lost shoes,
Oh yeah.
and they sent me a survey. I need to rip them.
Mm.
How about
Yeah,
you?
I'm tired. My mother-in-law's life alert went off in the middle of the night,
Oh wow,
and
she okay?
yeah, she went down to her knees when she got out of the bed to go to the bathroom. Couldn't get up,
Mm.
and
Does she live with you guys?
she's got her own house, but
Oh,
yes, sometimes she lives with us, and
I thought she was like a while when she moved from Louisiana. She was staying with you guys.
might as well be as much as we have to get over there and do. But anyway, yeah, 2:45 this morning. Quinn's rolling me out of bed. Oh, mom's life alert went off and she's not answering her phone. So she left her phone in the living room. And the life alert speaker is also in the living room, so
Oh,
Um,
she couldn't even hear him.
did she? I know this don't sound like a stupid question. Does she wear like something around her neck or something that she can press a button on it if she needs?
Yeah, and
Okay,
she's not afraid to use it this much about.
okay. Well, I need to
and
talk to my brother.
don't you remember the old commercials with the old person hitting the button? Help me! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, that's my mother-in-law.
Well, I need to get one of those for my mom then, because the one that was on here last week, she fell and hit her face on a cabinet, and so yeah, we need to get one of those because I've been worried about that. Which I talk to her every day now, so that's that. How about you, Mr. Scott? Did you knock it out the park yesterday?
Mm-mm. I've got like 40 to go out, but it's just sort of average.
Now, this is a serious question now here, and it's not about how you're going to ship that. Um, that's 40 items. Is that like a lot of repeats in there, or is that
No,
because
a couple of
I don't know how you have time to do TV. I mean YouTube shows and sell 40 items and replenish. You have to knock my mouse off, and keep you replenishing those sold items. Did that make
yeah,
sense?
there's a couple repeats, but not many.
So,
So if
Scott,
they put local send on the computer and the phone, or just the
Yeah,
phone?
you put it on both. Where the two devices that you want to send between.
Okay. So I got the phone going. Let's see.
Javis, you're welcome anytime. Any of y'all welcome anytime. I mean, I've tried to get lag on here. I've even suggested he get him a VR caricature and use a voice changer, and he just won't do it. But 40 items, that's pretty nice. How long it'll take you the rest of the day to list? I would get them packed, or
3 or 4 hours.
Jacob come out and help you.
I gotta go. 30 of them are in the building. That's I have to go get. I mean, not everything's hard. Like somebody bought 2 boxes of Always Pads. There's a Salamaster lid, a blender cup, a Ninja blade, 2 Nerf dart. I mean, some of the stuff. Cup of coffee, coffee pots, a pair of shoes, stuff that's not hard. A little cozy bra. One of those, it fits in a bubble mailer. Lots of.
Can I screen share? I don't know which one of these to pick for my computer.
Yeah, go ahead. Knock yourself out. You can do anything. I'm trying to figure out how I can give you. I'm communicating with the EV Mux people about showing me how to give you rights so you can manipulate the show if I become incapacitated or something. Make sure you got all your form
if your
closed
life
out.
alert goes off.
Yeah.
Which one of these do I pick?
Downloads under the top one.
This one?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Keep going. That's got to be it.
Local send org.
This was the third one, wasn't it? This garage county workshop.
Yeah, I think the first one I took a picture of was the pitch or the
I
yeah.
did those two. Yeah, I did
This
the
is
picture.
it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one. It's local send. It's localsend.org.
I think if you put the year, the show, and the horse, I think you'll be able to figure
I
it
got
out.
it. Yeah.
And then download that for Windows.
For Windows.
Can you use that for any 2 devices?
Yes.
Like I you have an Android.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, cool.
I don't know.
You got it.
I click Windows and it doesn't do anything. Where do I? This one?
No,
This
you download the exe file underneath binaries.
Okay. I'm glad I got y'all to hold my hand because I don't.
And then when that finishes, if you double click on it, it should install it. Yep.
Do you go in there and set up a directory where you want it to go
No,
to?
yeah, I put unknown year in that.
That one I can almost see.
Yeah, it's I put unknown in the when I did the listing
Click
draft.
that. Keep clicking next. Let's let it set up.
Desktop shortcut.
Oh, it's Cinderella using.
Install. Yep.
Okay.
You should be all set. All you have to do is open it on your phone. There, and open on your phone. There you go. Tell it to allow. Because it's got to be able to find the network. There you go. Now your phone should connect to the same one, and you should be able to pick a file either way. Hit.
There's still more steps, and you still have to click on both of them.
Yeah, but you don't have to wait 30 minutes. It'll as soon as
Right.
as soon as the file is ready, it'll let you send it.
Okay. I don't know what it's doing now, but there you go.
It's just waiting to receive, or either click send or receive. It's if you send something to it when you pick Neat Lemon on your phone, it'll come up and say, "Do you want to accept it?" Yes.
Oh, Chastity, you got 9 going out? Good. And you work a full-time job too, don't you?
She does. I think she said she goes to the office like 3 days a week, 2 days a week, something.
Okay.
The package is in Dallas this morning.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, but I found that when I was watching videos about there was a guy who's an Apple guy who was trying to use an Android phone for a month, and he's like, I thought I would miss AirDrop, but here's this. It's an alternative. It's one extra click, but it works nearly the same.
Kent, you don't like bloke? I like that word. Uh,
Anybody ready to get on an airplane this morning?
where you going?
Oh, after that one flipped on its back.
Yeah, they're trying to make this out to like it's the Trump administration, all this stuff. Y'all realize that
That
last
was
one
Canada's fault.
that was pilot error.
Oh, I was gonna say that one happened in Canada. That don't have anything to do with Trump.
It was coming out of the U.S., I believe.
You
But
know,
it's rated for 29-mile crosswinds. They were trying to land. They were trying to land it in a 45-mile crosswind. That's pilot error. You can't. You're exceeding what the manufacturer says. If they tell you not to land this plane in over a 29 crosswind, they probably mean it.
it's
I really don't like to fly anyway, to tell you the
oh
truth.
god.
Yeah, me either.
I hate fly. I don't. I can handle it when I'm up in the air, but I hate takeoff. I don't like that feeling of leaving the earth.
It's the only way to travel.
Okay. Well, if I have to do it, I'll do it. But if I don't have to do it, I won't do it.
When you get to be my age, every minute counts. So you don't want to waste your time driving.
Yeah, but when you drive, look at all this stuff you get to see that you don't get to see flying up in the air.
Jim,
Right.
you laugh, damn it. You just laugh because you know you're right headed that direction too.
No, I'm thinking about that buzzing noise on the dashboard when it's saying ground impact imminent or impact imminent, impact imminent.
Well-
you know, the black box recording when it's telling the people in the airplane they're about to crash. Yeah, you're right. That just takes a handful of seconds. It goes by like a flash.
No,
Well,
it doesn't. When you're crashing, those seconds, you know, because it's like falling off a horse. It may take 3 seconds, but it feels like it takes 5 minutes.
I don't know. I've never talked to a fatal victim of an airplane.
Just so you know, landing an airplane is a controlled crash. That's what it is. They're flying it into the
Okay.
ground.
Yeah, they're flying it
I was
into the
gonna-
ground.
I
I was just gonna
serious.
say all
It
airplanes
is.
land one way.
It's a controlled crash.
Yeah. That would make me feel better if the pilot would get on the intercom and say, "Don't worry, we're having a controlled crash. We're just going to meet the ground."
Yeah.
According to what's his name, you'll be at the scene of the accident 30 minutes before anybody else.
Yeah, that's Ron
We'll,
White.
we'll be
Ron
at the
White.
crash site and we're gonna beat the ambulance by about 15 minutes.
That's the,
But you know
that's the best bit.
Most of these flights have been due to stupidity and people not knowing what the hell they're supposed to be doing, and they know what and they should. Like where the helicopter flew into the plane and killed all those kids.
Did they ever
Somebody-
figure out why that helicopter flew straight into a plane like that? I guess maybe not.
Well, she'd been in the White House for 2 years, and then when you shouldn't take a training flight, they were too high. They were a mile off course. There was
I know they're
confusion
way off
about,
course.
hey, do you see the plane? And they were confused. They think they were confused about the other plane that was taking off, even though there was one right in front of them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Can't,
And I think
so
one
they can
pilot
run
said that the black box.
Have they looked at the black box yet?
Beer, I just saw something.
Yeah, it said they were 100 and.
I think they pulled it out of the river, but I don't know if they released one.
I think they said it was like the only thing they've said so far is it confirmed the altitude. They were at 350 feet. Their max ceiling was 200.
Hank. This is not.
That's a double
1925.
no. It's an air. that doesn't have wings. Okay, so when you got in the aircraft that has no wings, just a propeller holding you up in the air, what did you think could go wrong?
Yeah, but you're more maneuverable. They should have been able to
Whatever.
maneuver
Hard
around
no.
that plane.
Helicopter hard
I mean,
But
go
it's not-
up,
they
go
weren't paying
down. I don't
attention.
know.
They weren't paying
I mean, I'm
attention.
not,
No way you can not miss.
what were they
them.
doing? Having a party, drinking?
I don't know what the people in those helicopters were doing, but there is no reason why they hit that airplane except carelessness and stupidity.
They had the night vision goggles on. I think I heard.
Airplane supported by no wings, just a propeller.
I wouldn't fly in a helicopter. No way.
Not
I don't. Also, will
Not
go,
happening.
I'm also not going in a hot air balloon too and hanging from a weird.
Okay, so Jim, what if they said you could fly around in an osprey?
There's another thing I'm not gonna do.
What about an osprey? It takes off like a helicopter and flies like a plane. What about that one?
Jim, an option.
An osprey, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that. No, yeah, another hard no. I'm honestly, you know those star driver's licenses.
Really hard no.
I'm not going to get one. The feds want me in their building. I'm going to say kiss my ass. I don't have the right ID. And also, if somebody needs me to fly in for a funeral or something, sorry, I don't have the star license. Kiss it.
He used to do this crazy stuff. They used to go and look at real estate with this guy that had a plane, and they used to like
Damn, dude.
swoop in low so Jim could get the phone numbers off of like real estate
I
signs.
got my Better Homes and Gardens clipboard trying to write down phone numbers off these with a pair of binoculars while they're dive bombing, and he's talking on the radio to the control tower saying he's doing special maneuvers.
What kind
Kinda
of
like-
plane was that?
Like Putin did that special maneuver into Ukraine.
What kind of plane was that? It was a 4-seater. What was that thing?
Yeah, well, one Cessna 152.
I don't remember.
It's not the
172.
170. It's the smaller one. Oh no, it's the
150.
one. No, it's the bigger one because it's got the back seat.
Okay, there had to be a 172. 150 doesn't have.
That was it had a back seat.
Yeah, it had to be a 170.
Yeah, you're right. It was the bigger one with the back seat.
Because
Well,
It had,
150
they-
the tires had, but you do take off and land.
150 is what Hank needs to go up in. It's little
Tires are showing
and it
on the
won't
tires.
crash.
I'm like, that ain't those tires
They tie you to the wing and make it easier for you to see.
or the path. I was in the
Yeah, or like
Yeah, tied to the wing.
Yeah.
They had the door tied
past-
shut with a seatbelt.
seatbelt. This old man. I was with a father and son. The old man's got the passenger door wouldn't clip shut. It was because his plane was getting a new Avion, nice twin engine plane, but we're flying in this like loaner plane or whatever. I mean, this little Cessna was a piece of junk. Or what a that's a Cessna 170 something.
I don't know.
it had
Anyway.
to be a 172.
Yeah, he told me all about it. You gotta have headphones. It's so loud inside. It's like you're on a motorcycle or something. You can't hear nothing. Everybody's got to wear headphones. It's off.
They sound like tractors. They
Scary.
out back when they fire them up. They sound like a tractor.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like my 1980 Chevy pickup truck when the Y pipe fell off the exhaust.
Yeah, without the headers.
I like flying private because
it's
you don't have to deal with the
Sounds like
little
straight
people. You're not having to deal with the traffic getting into an airport. Yeah.
I'm out. Y'all can have them.
Were you at that plane crash site in the Eagle River that time when you were on the? Were you there?
What do you think? Yes, I was there.
What crashed that time? Was that a little jet or was it?
Yeah. I hate it for these people, but I'll get on a plane 30 minutes from now because
Yeah, Hank, you wouldn't want to live here. There's been 2 or 3 crashes here since we've been here. The last 2. So the airport kind of sits. There's like a hill in front of it, and either they ran out of gas or something. They landed in the field in front of the runway. I mean, it didn't. They had, it took an act of Congress to pull them planes out of the hay or whatever, but nobody got hurt.
I would agree with you.
I'll tell you, this is a Wisconsin thing. So when I was in high school, we used to live by this bar that had a runway on it, and what they do is they take people up and you'd skydive out of it, and we had like somebody that died in our backyard. We lived on a 2-acre piece, but their chute didn't go off and they landed in our backyard. And like there was somebody across the street that my uncle went and helped. That had 2 broken legs and was getting drug away by their chute. I just kind of thought, well, that was kind of dumb,
Yeah, at what point did you realize you effed up?
Yeah, I don't need to. I mean, unless I'm gonna die, I don't need to jump out of a perfectly good
What
plane.
what
Yeah.
what series of bad decisions led to me being dragged with a parachute with 2 broken legs? Think back,
Have
how
you-
could I have avoided this?
Have y'all? Is anybody ever seen any of the like the YouTube shorts, reels, whatever, of the guys in the wingsuits, the skydivers in the wingsuits? They're the ones that
Oh yeah,
it's
oh
got
yeah,
the
they jump
thing,
off
the
mountains
wings.
and stuff. Yeah,
Them boys are booking it when they're going through the air. My brother-in-law, he skydives.
yeah, they do that with Red Bull, don't they?
I don't know, but he
No.
he skydives, and he said that no, he won't be participating in that because they could be making 150 miles an hour going through there. That fast.
Yeah. No,
Anyhow,
thank you.
you know,
If the God wanted me to have wings and fly, he'd have made me a bird.
I who is coughing? Jabus.
Me, I got a cough yet.
Oh well, it took me forever to get rid of my cough, and it took Todd forever to get rid of his cough. So anyway,
I did
It-
have pneumonia this
Are you
like,
using the
like
word chronic?
pardon me.
I was saving that.
I know I did have a bad cough. Sorry.
Well, it's okay because we've all been hacking our damn lungs up around here.
All right,
Um,
I'm going to start shipping. Peace.
all right, have a great one.
I,
It's it's the only way to go. The only way to travel. Let's put it that way. Not the only way to go.
Mhm.
So are people's sales picking back
Well, it
up?
depends how far you're going.
Yeah.
We had a slow weekend, but they were doing pretty good before that. But I've been selling a lot of like car parts. I got in an auction where I got a whole bunch of new in the box car parts, and
Right.
also I had a different auction where I had bought a bunch of small engine new in the box parts. So I will say I've been selling a lot of that stuff.
It depends which way the lighthouse is shining.
I'm still down 15% for the same time last year, so it's a little slow for me. But I had a really good first quarter
But like
last
that
year.
car parts lot I bought, that car parts lot I had some really good stuff in there. I had like those backup cameras for Mercedes and Dodges and stuff. So and those actually went really good. They were all new in the box. I mean, I was selling them for like $380 or something like that. I mean, I paid like 150 for everything, and I think I've sold maybe 4 of those backup cameras and then some other more expensive stuff.
Yeah, Jabez
Yeah, car parts are
sold
doing good.
John Flippin' Ain't Easy. They turned their show off earlier last night, so I thought, heck, I'll do it live. So there's a bunch of people came on yesterday evening and chatted up.
I think more people are available at night than they are during the morning. And
I think so too. I mean, a lot of times like this show because I won't get back from town.
Right. Horrid. No wonder she drinks her Mick Ultra with her pinkies up. Horrid.
Oh boy.
She's using those fancy phrases. I bet she goes to the wood instead of the woods. I don't, unless it's Scott's show or somebody that I really follow, I don't really watch shows at night. And I wish, because they're a lot more
I
interesting.
mean, sometimes I'll put them on the replay just while I'm listening.
Right. What time do you knock off?
If I'm
from
working in
listening?
front of a computer, I'll play them. It depends what I'm doing that day. I mean,
Do
I
y'all
don't
have
have
a-
like set hours. Like like some, I might be doing stuff during the day and I list later in the day. Or like yesterday, I was gone all day. I didn't list at all. And today, I'll work on listing.
Yeah, an option pickup today, so I won't lose much.
Mm.
I had to go take the car to get a service so we could get it inspected yesterday. So that
I
was
don't live a place where we got to get our car inspected.
Do you not have? Do you have auto inspections up there?
No, hell
Hell
no.
no.
We live in America. We don't have our cars inspected.
Yeah, you don't.
And we choose to live in parts of America that are still free.
Yeah, there's no hammer and sickle on the flag here.
Well, we have to have our cars inspected and the emissions checked. It goes through just
Take
as
it up to the
smoothly as any other
Reichschancellery
ones.
and have them look
Yeah.
it over. Give him the stamp of approval.
So if you had an electric car there where you have to have a vehicle inspection, do they inspect an electric car too or no?
No. Well, you have to have the safety. You do have. You have to do the safety inspection, the brakes on it. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah, because you got to have. I mean, what are you going to put those inspectors out of work?
I
What are you
know.
nuts?
Well, I was just
These are very
curious.
valuable, important, critical.
Because they used to
employees.
call when I was young, we lived by Milwaukee and we did have to do, but they called them vehicle emission tests or vehicle emission inspections. So
Okay, we have to have.
I don't
those,
think
and
they checked the brakes on our car.
They.
Well, I guess they
that-
did drive it through. So I guess if you had grindy brakes, maybe they'd
Oh, they
say
get in it and drive it around.
Okay. Well,
they take it through a building and hook it up to a hose.
They put it up on a lift
Oh, that's not good.
and check it. They run it up
Hmm.
on a lift and they look at the brakes, look at the tires. That type
I know
of stuff.
they'll fail it. I know they'll fail it if you're. I lost my gas cap and they failed me because I didn't have a gas cap.
Oh well, if you have a what is it? The engine alert lights on. They'll fail you.
Oh, like service engine light.
Yeah, they will.
Well, that's more a guideline. They shouldn't be able to fail you for that.
Well, they don't know what it is unless you want to pay them $300 to do a vehicle check.
Well, it's none of their business what it is.
Yeah, it's not, exactly. It's none of their damn business.
It's none of their damn business.
For Christmas, my
Because
oldest
when I
son-
drive into your state, my car ain't inspected at all.
Yeah. When I drive around Charlotte, I'm just going to have my emissions just belching out. My car ain't going to be
You got
running
no
right.
idea what the hell's going
Yeah.
on with my car.
Car probably ain't going to be running right. It's going to be missing and shit.
Now you see that it's got a Kentucky flag on. I mean Kentucky's tag on it. You'll go, them damn rednecks up there.
Well, we lived in northern Wisconsin too, and we didn't have that vehicle inspection up there either.
Duffel bag full of human heads.
I will
in the
tell you
trunk.
this: if it was
That's
an,
because-
if I
because
said,
that's
"Hey,
because
if
half the
Jim,
time they
if
didn't
you wanna
last
move to this area,"
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if we were gonna move to an area, one of the no checks would be does it have vehicle
No
inspection?
freaking way.
And we're
Yeah.
not gonna move.
No
there.
HOA and no vehicle inspection.
Oh Lord.
No
Mike.
and no.
So, are you gonna go to? Are you gonna go to the Nashville meetup for sure, Tom?
Yeah, I've got everything booked. Todd's going to be there too.
What day you go in there? Friday.
I'm flying in Friday morning.
Yeah, I know Todd's gonna be there. I already know
I'm
that.
flying in Friday
Well, maybe
morning.
I'll drive down and see you. I'm not coming down for the whole thing, but maybe I'll come down Saturday and see you. What are you gonna do on Saturday? Are you gonna go to flea market?
I think they're going yard selling or flea marketing or something.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
yard sale in the morning, then the bins in the afternoon, and then they're going
Oh, yeah.
to a retro gaming place Saturday evening, and then the diehards are going to stay up late and go downtown after. So, be good to see y'all.
Yeah.
What group are you in? The Die Hard group or the early group?
I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I yard sale all morning and go to the bins in the afternoon and then
And
eat,
what?
yeah,
Yeah. And then when are you getting in there? Friday morning too? Oh, Glenn's gonna be there.
I think my
I
flight.
talked to. I don't have a horse show that weekend. I'm like, well, they are coming. I'm only like a little over an hour from Nashville, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes. I said we should probably go down and see them, but I'm only coming one day, and I don't know what day.
I like to go out pretty late. I mean,
Oh, you're gonna go out and drink in the bars?
I got Paramount Plus, and I watch those old Matlock reruns, and I'll watch those till 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Then I get sleepy. I start getting ornery around 7:30.
Tara,
Let's
make him.
eat supper around 3.
I'm serious though about that Matlock. It's on Paramount Plus. You can watch
He
all the
watches
Matlock
old
episodes.
Andy Griffith Matlocks all the time.
All of them.
Tara, make him.
So are you gonna do the? Are you two gonna do like the yard sales and bends and stuff? How are you gonna get around there, Tom? You flying in? Who you gonna ride with?
We have. Well, I'm gonna Uber to the hotel, but we have a driver the rest of the time.
Oh my god.
Did you hire him or did you buy him?
His name is Jake. He
Jake
volunteered
says-
to
Oh,
drive
you're gonna
us.
have Jake while you around too.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'll have to slip him some money, buy him some lunch or something. Give him
Jake's-
some like, gas money.
Jake's giving us rides.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you what. That's he. In real life, we might find out he's a total asshole, but he just seems to be just a good kid. I mean,
Well, I'm trying to figure out how I could meet up with y'all.
I'll send you my my phone number, my cell number.
Okay. All right. Oh, good. I need some more phone numbers to sell to the spam companies.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's gonna give us directions to like the third place, and they won't be there. It's like, hey, are they messing with us?
Yeah,
Let's ditch these guys.
I definitely, honestly, I would go check out the Nashville Benz. I don't know if I want to drive around doing a bunch of yard sailing down there, but
Oh boy.
I'll probably be at that
Okay.
because that's
Yeah.
what everybody's doing.
Thanks, Glenn. Jake says he's got space if Glenn says he's got space if Jake doesn't work out.
And I imagine Glenn drives safer than Scott. So
Yeah. Well, Scott just has to keep up with it. He has to keep
is
up with
Glenn
his speed.
flying there too, or is he driving?
He's driving.
Glenn says he's driving, but it's got to be at least 6 hours from Baton Rouge to Nashville.
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna fly because I'm about an hour and 20 minutes to
Yeah, that's a
Nashville,
little
so I'm
close.
gonna try to drive.
We'd have to show up at the airport.
I might have
We'd
to
be waiting
stop.
at the airport, waiting for a flight longer than what tickets just.
I mean, we'll probably have to stop at the Cracker Barrel halfway down, to go to the bathroom.
What would I go to a
and
Crapper Barrel
go
for?
eat and stuff?
You can eat. I'll wait in the car.
We
Cracker Barrel fired my mom.
it's like 8 hours from here, and God only knows how the I-40 is supposed to be up for limited pass through between.
They're supposed to be
Nashville-
They're supposed to open it in March, I heard, but it's going to be like, is it 2-lane right now?
It's going to be like one lane each direction.
I was over there after. I was over that direction after Helena. I was probably like within like 35 miles of where they closed I-40. I was in a place called White Pine, Tennessee, which is just north of like, is it like Newport? Is it called or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, Glenn's going to leave Thursday. He's going to stop halfway. Quick, call 911 and have the ambulance sit to Jim, to Jim's house because he just had a heart attack. Stopping
Yeah, Jim
halfway.
won't let you stop halfway when you drive 24 hours.
Yeah, that's just it. I ain't paid for no damn hotel room.
He used to when he had his other 2 kids with him, but when he hooked up with me, then he makes me drive straight through.
Oh my gosh. I go into my introduction to Kentucky. I'm driving through Kentucky taking my kids to Disney World.
This is before me.
So I'm like, I'll sleep because I can't. I should sleep. I don't want to wreck the car, fall asleep driving with my 2 kids in the car. So I pull into this hotel. Hell, I got my 1984 Link or what the hell was it? Oldsmobile 98. So I haul it, and this is like in 2002 or something. Anyway, so I pull into this Kentucky, some like chain motel or whatever. Go in, and I got this girl. She looks like she's 14 to 16. Asked me if I'm getting a room, and she'd like to hang out in a room because she likes air conditioning and stuff. And the girl at the desk is like, "Just leave him alone, Becky Sue or whatever." I'm like, "Whoa, this is something." So I'm like, "Yeah, no." I didn't say this, but I'm thinking to myself, "Lady, I got my kids in the room." So anyway, I already got the room. I had to go down there and do talk to Lay about something. But anyway, so I go back up to the room. So after this experience with this runaway or whatever, I get up to the room and one of my kids are watching. I'm like, what the heck are you guys watching? It shows all of a sudden it shows a lady over a chamber pot. It's like an old Civil War era. It's the history of pornography. Is on HBO. I'm like, okay, kids, we gotta watch something different. So I'm like, what the kind of place is this?
Well, they can't help it what's put on HBO.
That's true, and it was my kids. Yeah, they found the remote and turned the TV on, and that's what was on. So anyway. Oh, and one other thing I want to say before I forget: you are Andy Griffith's doppelganger, and I'm talking to you, Tom.
Okay.
Andy
I've
Griffith.
had worse.
When I listen to Andy Griffith,
I
I'm
have
hearing
had
you.
right now over on Scott's channel. I'm the grumpy old grandma side.
Yeah, you do sound like Grumpy Grandma too.
No, you sound more like Andy Griffith. When he's like arguing a case or something, I'm like, oh my god, it's like I'm listening to Tom Hawks.
Oh, y'all just so nice. Ken, are you not coming to Nashville?
Why? What do you got with Andy Griffith?
What?
I asked Ken if he was coming to Nashville.
Oh, didn't look like it. He said he wanted to work.
Ooh.
Ken Daigle.
Oh. Work on what?
Work on reselling.
You buy the stuff, you take a picture with your phone, and while your wife's driving the car, you've been in the listing. And then you sell it before you get home.
I want to observe.
I did the 127 over here in like part. We drove it from like around Danville, Kentucky, up towards Lexington. But boy, you got a lot of professional resellers on there set up.
Yeah, it's
I know a lot of people that go to auctions to buy here to specifically sell on the 127. It's like, oh, I know you. Oh, I've seen you. I know you.
No chance that you go, Kent, or no chance that you're going to pick all day and list everything that night.
I think he's going. He gonna even try to talk him into going.
Anyway, I'm doing it just to, when you get to be my age, you have to take opportunities, and I'd like to meet some of these people that face to face that I chat with all the time. It's not all about the reselling. I mean the yard selling and whatnot. It's about meeting these people, and I do want to see how Scott picks though.
Tom, when we meet face to face, do not give me one of those grumpy grandma hugs. Okay?
Well, just don't kiss me either. Don't kiss me.
Wow. Gold is at $29.25.
Look at his hand. Todd, we'll have to look at his hand
Can't
first.
do
the Tommy Boy. Brothers don't. What do you say?
So
no, it can't say why
I would say you
possibly
probably not
learn
going
there that's worth the
I think it's
investment.
mostly meeting.
If I'm reselling, is just like a part-time money kind of thing. If it is not an investment, it's to earn a living.
Well, if I lived like at the top of Wisconsin, I doubt I would fly down to go do it. But I guess since I'm so close, I'll come and see it just to say, well, Tom. I met Tom and Todd, and now I've completed everything in life that I need to do, and I can pass away.
Oh my god.
Meeting us is the completion of your life's work, huh?
Yeah, it's the completion of my life.
Boy, you want to be watching Andy Griffith with me, for crying out loud. You sound older than I am.
I got to meet those two old farts. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, well, I can die now.
I'm ready to meet my maker.
I've lived my
Coming
life.
to join you, Elizabeth.
Todd, my niece is a graphic artist. I'll see if she can make us up a T-shirt. Well, I don't know what you look like, so I can't put you on it. I just want to get her to make up a T-shirt.
Oh, now we got to have matching T-shirts on? Or I don't know
No,
what that was.
the two old guys on the Muppets is always up in the balcony. I was gonna get her to make us a shirt that looked like that, but
Oh, Bargain Hunt, I'll tell you this, is my Bargain Hunt is like I think 30 to 60% off, and I think they close in 9 days.
I guess I need to write. I need to.
At least the couple that are here, I think they said their last day is going to be like the 26th. At least the couple here around me in Kentucky.
The one up in on the north side of Charlotte, they really didn't have. I mean, it was like linens and stuff like that. You know, they had a few
Oh,
toys.
the one in E-Town was pretty picked over.
I was getting very good packing tape for it was a 6-pack for $5. I know it was 2-inch. I know everybody loves the 3-inch tape, but I'm using 2-inch tape, and it was like, yeah, if I can get it for less than $1 a roll, and it didn't tear. It was actually a lot of times it was better than the Duck brand. And
I liked Bargain. I mean,
I'll
not
miss
so
them.
much for like we did sell a few things out of there, but I liked it just for stuff that we actually used. I like that store. I'll kind of miss it.
Right. Jabus, there's one, if you want to make a trip to Charlotte, there's one on the north side of Charlotte over by UNC Charlotte. But
the bar.
the Bargain Hut.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Bargain
not
Hut.
going to come to Charlotte to go to Bargain
No, I
Hunt.
was-
Ours is done at the end of the month.
Jabus lives down at the Berg, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty
But
much.
I don't know about the rest of the chain. I mean, I know it's all bankrupt, but ours is closing at the end of.
They said
end of
I was
February.
in the Elizabethtown one yesterday again, which is picked over, but they said the 26th, and it sounds like it's the
So
same.
not even gonna make it to the end of the month.
Yeah, it sounds like this one here too is going to be that too.
Yeah.
So this one should be 30 to 60% off too.
That's too bad. I hate to see retailers fold up. I mean, it's good to get the deals off it, but I mean, it's too bad.
There's going to be a lot collapsing. There's already a lot collapsing. I've only been.
Yeah, and
I
our
went in-
local one was busy.
I went into the one up on the north side, and I've never even looked at any other locations because I was just so unimpressed with the stuff that they had. Like Chastity
Well,
said.
this one,
Go ahead.
this one in our town, it only opened maybe like 2 years ago, and it was always busy. And I'll say they had a pretty good like grocery part of the store. Like, you know, like I like buying Liquid Death. They had Liquid Death there, and it was a lot cheaper than Walmart.
Liquid what?
And they had other like stuff that actually I found some alright stuff in there. Liquid Death.
DE.
It's carbonated water.
Oh, okay.
It's liquid. You know, liquid
Yeah, but
death. I'm going to die. Those two
Okay, that's the part I was wondering what you were saying. You start to sound like you're
yeah,
from the
it's
South now.
liquid.
Where did you
Oh,
used to
well,
live?
I thought I sounded like a Yankee.
Where did you used to
Wisconsin.
No, say it like you normally say it. You're making fun of me now.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta make an auction pickup.
Oh yeah, it's 10-10. Anyway,
So-
yeah, she used to live in
Uh-oh. It's
Wisconsin.
10 after.
It's good to
All
talk
right,
to
Todd.
you, Tim and Tara. We haven't talked to you in a month.
Be good.
I know, I've
careful.
been busy. And I get home late
yeah,
sometimes.
excuses.
Okay, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Jim and Tara, for sharing. Like I said, I was kind of concerned about y'all, and I was seeing all the Frankfurt
didn't float
and
away,
those
so.
places washing away up there.
Yeah, well, Frankfurt's quite a bit north of me. Frankfurt's like an hour and 10 minutes north of me.
You're
I'm right slap dap in the middle of Kentucky.
okay. All right. We'll see y'all later. Look for Scott tomorrow. I'm assuming he's gonna have the show. And
Alright.
let me go take some damn pictures. Get this shit put
All
back
right,
in
have a
order.
good day.
Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.